adjust the mic. Move that around. Watch as my cat climbs on my desk. Hello, cat. Welcome to my desk again. Why did you show up just as I clicked go live? Okay. All right, let's go to my Discord and drop the link. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody. I'm just getting stuff ready because typical cat wants to climb on everything I own. Yeah, we're gonna watch some. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to have music playing right now. There you go. A little late, but you know, whatever. The gentle tones of Mew. Hybrid is your latest hyperfixation? That's cool. I always really liked EveryManHyrbrid. It was one of my favorites back in the day. Wait, what's this extra tab here? Oh, okay, I know what that is. I'll have my notes here again. Don't worry about that, I suppose. I take really weird notes if you weren't here for the last stream, so you might not understand what they say or what they mean sometimes. And that's okay. I guess while I'm setting up, everyone, you can ask questions or whatever. We can do like a quick Q&A. I'll probably start in about 6-ish minutes. How do I add an image? There we go. Gotta get Slender in the middle there. Oh, no, wait, go back. Reset the whole thing. Fun. So if the music's too loud, let me know. I can always turn it down. There you go. I accidentally sent the thing to members only, and I shouldn't have done that. Hello, welcome. Do I like Reanimator? It sounds familiar. But I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I've never actually seen this movie. It's been on my watch later list for years. Maybe I'll finally give it a watch. Is it good? I mean, I've heard it's good from other people, so I assume it's good. Turn that down a little bit. Have you guys seen EveryManHyrbrid all the way through? Because I've watched most of it. As you can see, I've already watched it. Well, I watched all of it, but I wanted to watch it for the Rake video I made because they use the Rake in their story. And the Rake's like my favorite, well, one of my favorite Creepypasta characters of all time, so. We'll be making our way through it. Things to look for. And Slender up here. How is Slender used? Is this the only time that Slender and the Rake are ever together? I think it's the only time they've ever actually appeared in any sort of medium together. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, there's probably a story like Slender Man versus... Oh, goodbye, cat. Slender Man versus whatever his name was. Jeff the Killer got a whole thing. So I assume there's one like that here. I don't know, I could be wrong. Let's see. Turn the music down just a little bit so it's not so loud. There we go. Hello, welcome everyone. Gonna be watching some EveryManHyrbrid. Still haven't seen anything from Tribe 12. And then someone sent me a bunch of other ARGs that Slender was part of, so I might have to cover those too. Whenever I get around to it, I guess. I should make a list. All right, I guess we can start. Let's watch some EveryManHyrbrid. Stop the music for now. How loud is this going to be?
What's going on, Internet? I'm EveryMan, and this is EveryManHyrbrid. We're here to show you that you don't need those ridiculously expensive gym passes and harsh regimens to maintain a healthier, happier lifestyle. We want to show you that there's...
Is that too loud or is that good?
Between mental and physical health.
Is that too loud? It's not too loud for me. I just need to know for you guys. I also gotta adjust my mic. This thing does not want to sit properly. I think I need a new mic arm.
So, we decided why not make a video blog. We're hoping that we can put 1 or 2 out every week or so, and we'd love to hear from you if you have comments or questions. You can reach us at twitter.com/EveryManHyrbrid or EveryManHyrbrid@gmail.com.
Rip Twitter, by the way. It's good? Alright, cool. Oh, now this might be a little loud. The music's way louder than the rest of the audio. Vincent. He's cutting a cabbage? Evan. Or is that a head of lettuce? Thank you. Plenty more videos to come. Oh, look, it's Jeff. Evan is actually jacked? I didn't look closely enough. Is he, though? I hope so. I need someone to root for, like Tim and the other one. There we go. Was that the intro? Oh, cool.
How's it going, interweb? Today, we are going to show you the importance of jogging.
Does anyone say interweb anymore? Is that new or is that dead now? I don't think I ever called the internet the interwebs. I think I called it the internet, or I don't know. Maybe there's another term for it. But definitely never called it the interwebs. Thank you, Broken Shen, for the donation. Keep the good work, Sacrow. Have fun. Look forward to your videos. Thank you. I got at least 3 more planned for this month, so plenty to see. Plenty to see. I'll probably talk about the actual videos by the end of this stream or somewhere in the middle. So do you stretch before or after jogging? Because I do both. I usually do light stretching before, and then I get home and I do like a full stretch. But does it matter? I never looked this up. Is it? You know what? I think it's fine. I think you can stretch a little bit before and a little bit afterwards. Maybe they'll tell me in this series. Why does this look like Florida? Is this Florida?
Hey guys, what's up? Just got back from my evening jog.
You play VR chat and really want avatars of the characters? Which one? These guys?
A little word of advice if you're gonna take a nighttime jog is you want to go a little bit before sunset, and you want to make sure.
Oh, there's Slender Man already. Hold on. Go back.
Now, a little word of advice if you're gonna take a nighttime jog is you want to go a little bit before sunset, and
There he is. Man, they get him in here real fast. It's only episode 2 and they already have Slender Man in here? Cool.
make sure it's a brisk jog.
Give him a like.
If you exert too much energy, you'll be too energetic basically for the rest of the night. You won't be able to sleep. Also, a good idea is to, after your jog, you might want to take a hot jacuzzi. What happens is when you take a jacuzzi, the temperature actually raises your body heat. That releases antibodies, and your antibodies actually heal your muscles.
Hey guys, we are coming to you after this nighttime jog that Vince was just having, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk to you guys about yoga. Now, yoga, yeah, it sounds like a chick thing, but it's actually not. It's really helpful for your muscles.
I do yoga.
Let's say, for example, you were just running like Vince was just doing.
The acting never worked, EveryManHyrbrid. I can get that.
I know this isn't necessarily yoga, it's still stretching.
It just felt to me like a bunch of dudes trying to make a YouTube channel back in the day.
Pull on it, count to about 15.
2010, so this was like around the time YouTube was starting to get
That'll stretch out your
some traction with actual like YouTubers starting to hit the scene.
stretch out each leg evenly. And now another one that you can use for the legs.
Who was I watching in 2010 actually?
Dog stretch. I'll show you what that looks like right here on my yoga mat. Good thing for the calves. You want to go down on your hands and knees and go up on your toes. Try to push the heel of your foot towards the floor. All right?
So what I want to know is this actual workout like stuff.
Timer stretch you do. Or you can do both feet at the same time. I like to do one at a time because then you know that you're stretching it real good. All right? So that's downward dog stretch.
This feels nostalgic. Yeah, it's pretty nostalgic for me too.
Muscles. Let's say you weren't
I watched the entirety of EveryManHyrbrid before I even finished what's it called? Marble Hornets.
after you guys are done your crunches. After, not before. Done using all your muscles crunching hard. What you want to do is you want to lie on your belly. Push straight up. This is called a cobra stretch.
I heard this is bad for your back.
Downward dog stretch. Those people are stupid. This looks more like a cobra. No. So, what that does is it stretches
When I was in the military, we weren't allowed to do that stretch because it was supposedly could hurt your back.
the stomach. It'll also be real flexible, so you can do that. In case you guys need to do that, and all wiggle or breakdowns, in case you need to do that kind of shit.
Alright, so, haven't hinted at it before with the keyword after. Stretching too much.
Oh, I'm glad you're binging my content. There's quite a few long videos in there.
So if you were going to lift, you don't want to do an intense arm stretch. If you were going to do ab work, you don't want to do the cobra stretch before your workout.
Nightmine. I figured Nightmine would have made a video on this.
Just to make everything limber up.
I haven't actually watched his series on it, or video or whatever he just done on it. I'm gonna watch his Marble Hornets video probably tomorrow, or series, because I think it's 3 or 4 videos.
Well, here we are in the
Ooh,
aisle of our local supermarket.
this is a Target, or is this Walmart? Oh, the editing. There it is. That's the old Windows Movie Maker editing.
What's going on, Internet? This is Vinny Everyman, and today we're going to talk
Welcome to the chat, and thank you. I'm glad you like the content.
Alright, so
Why is this cut like this?
have here Chips Ahoy, Butter Butters, all that kind of stuff. It's actually not so bad, but not really my favorite. Oreos, boy, that's fun. I know these are
Thoughts on Welcome Home? I just started looking into it, and I actually think it's really cool.
of other snack foods that you can eat. And
It's the only ARG I'm actually actively following right now.
Alright, so here's our first example of actually good food that is good for you. And
I love the old Windows Movie Maker editing. It's where it's like, yeah, it's just hard to compare it to what we do now. I mean, I use Adobe, which has a lot of problems, but Windows Movie Maker had some, I don't know, it did not age as well. Nostalgic, though, just not the best.
Like, you know how you're sitting in front of the TV, you don't necessarily want to eat something, you just kind of want to nosh on chips and stuff. Man, you got trail mix, that's a better substitute, as you can say. Plus, we got all kinds of things over here. Cookies, chips, all kinds
I don't really snack while I watch movies or TV shows or YouTube. I do snack, though, when I'm writing for, like, videos.
of the horrible saturated fat crap that you guys eat in the chips.
I usually just bring a glass of water with me now.
Just because it says natural doesn't mean
Trying my hardest not to eat junk food all the time.
you want, alright? It's still food, it still make you fat if you eat a shitload of it, so watch yourself. But
Yo, I can get fat for eating that? Let's go.
unbeknownst to a lot of people, food actually has a great impact on not only your physical health, but also
Now, I made 4 videos on Marble Hornets.
for that matter. Like, take for example,
Everyman Hybrid has 10?
greasy pizza covered in all kinds of meat and deliciousness. And after
How many episodes are in this? It says 121 on the side there, I guess.
not only do you wake up later, with a horrible stomachache,
Try to eat YouTube without dinner, you get bored. Yeah, I usually throw something on to watch while I'm eating.
it'll help you sleep at all. But this happens.
But when I'm watching something, I don't grab something to eat. Usually when I'm eating, though, I will grab
But yeah, so you want to
something off YouTube to watch.
foods and bad foods right before you go to sleep because it's never a very good combo.
Some crunchy audio.
on the topic of dreams, not only food, but also stress, outside sources, pretty much anything can affect what you dream about. Like just last week I had midterms, and I was stressing out so much that I had dreams that I was running through the woods in my old elementary school, and it felt like something was following me. That could have been a manifestation of the stress levels I've been feeling in school. It could have been a lot of things. So not only do you have to worry about
Uh,
but also try to keep
they make mentions of Slender pretty early on in this one, too.
the sack every night. What about you, man? You have any recurring dreams lately? How's it going today, Internet? Today we're going to go over cardio. We're going to teach you that cardio doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be just running and biking. It can be anything and everything that you can do outside to get your heart pumping. Also, we're going to show you a couple alternatives to running, just in case you have bad knees, that are very helpful, and will keep you going.
Yeah, I know that Everyman Hybrid was way more to follow than the other one, than Marble Hornets, which is why I'm both excited to dive back into it because it's been a while, and also kind of concerned.
It's right around the corner, and you can do many outside routines, including swimming, biking, car pushes, fireman carries. Pretty much anything you can do outside to get your heart rate up is good, and we will show you some of these.
You watch YouTube poops while you're eating? Man, I haven't watched YouTube poop since like 2000, maybe 14 or 12. It's been a while.
That's the fireman carry.
They just look like they're having fun. That's kind of like what I like about this. Like just a bunch of friends, recording some sort of fitness stuff. Don't run backwards; it's dangerous. And then they're just vibing. Yeah, there it is. There's the audio. You can't have a Slender series without audio distortions, can you? There we go. Where is this recorded, by the way? I should know this.
This is your old faithful right here, the treadmill. Now, most people use it when they're not good straight or the weather's just terrible. Now, let's say you have bad knees or a bad back.
It looks like Florida to me. Wait, it was...
Now, the ellipticals
Oh, it's in New Jersey?
have a better workout than the
New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Ohio.
a little bit pricier. These bad
How do they travel around to record? Or they just... It's interesting.
to no more than $700 if you go for the big ones. The ellipticals, base price is
It looked like Florida for like half a second.
$100 for an ancient guy like this.
I've never been to New Jersey, though, so I guess I would know what New Jersey looks like.
You pick one or the other.
They have a full gym in there. Oh, wait, hold on.
There's no need for both.
There he is. Slender Man. He's here again. My dude's doing double time, showing up this many times early on. What episode is this? Episode 4. He was in episode 3 too. I wasn't paying attention to the Slender. Tribe 12 was Florida? Oh. There he is again. Dude, he literally looks over at Slender Man, like for half a second. Wait, hold on, go back. Right there. He looks over. Well, he might look over at. He might be looking over at Evan, actually. Hello, cat. Can you not rub on me right now? You're like shedding still. I just cleaned this shirt and these pants. Okay, whatever. Is car pushing safe? I don't think car pushing's safe either. Like, sure, it's nice that you can probably have someone in there, but like, you can do something else. Pet the cat. Oh, I mean, she's kind of petting herself all over me, and she's pushing my monitors away. Hello, meow. Cat's literally on you. She's always on me. This is the one cat that likes to lay on me when I'm working. Oh wow. It looks like a little Slender Man doll, like the one they had in Marble Hornets. I feel like they're parodying Marble Hornets kind of in the beginning of the series before they take on their own thing. What's my cat's name? Lulu. Well, it's Lucina, but we call her Lulu. Or Lou.
Hola, hybrids. What's going on? Today we're going to talk about upper body strength and exercises that you can use with minimal weights or equipment to get them done right. Also, we're going to talk about those
Hello, cat. Can you please move?
that cost way less
Thank you.
than a monthly fee to the gym, and will get you many exercises out of them and many months of use.
Gym memberships are insanely expensive. He's right. Sorry, continuing.
What you're going to want to do to work your upper body, which includes your traps, your chest, biceps, triceps, forearms, is you're going to want to use these bad boys. These are also known as dumbbells. Now, most people think that these are only useful for girls doing the fly push-ups, stuff like that. But the truth is, you can actually use them for almost any exercise you would need to do for your upper
I
body.
forgot how
For example,
slow the series is in the beginning.
you do the shoulder press. All you do is bring your shoulders up, hold them for a second, bring them back down to the starting position. Up.
It like takes a little while for this series to like really get going.
If you feel more comfortable, you can hold them like this. This actually maximizes your workout. So if you want to do
Did I look into what happened to the creator of Tribe 12? I did see the Reddit page about it with all the stuff. I'm considering just not putting it in the video. I know they're like, I don't know if there's just allegations or not, if there's more to it or not. I didn't look too deep. Probably should. I'll just make a mention of it. But there's so many ARGs out there, I don't really need to mention it.
up, bring them down. Now, my personal trainer actually told me that what you want to do is reach for the ears. So get as high as you can to the ears, just bring it down.
I was told to also shrug to the ears when you do stuff,
Most people, for some reason,
especially when you're stretching.
here and bring them all the way up. And not only that, but they go at a fast rate. Now, really, curls are all about the resistance, being able to hold yourself. So what you're going to want to do is you want to start about here and bring your arms up slowly, bring them down slowly. Simple as that. And depending on your weight,
I wonder if someone can get ripped just off of watching these videos. Like, you just do what they tell you to do in this series, treat it like an actual like workout series. Could you get fit just based off what they say in this series? Probably. I mean, they're pretty basic stuff,
12 reps, depending on what you feel comfortable, and 3
but it's like healthy eating, upper body workouts, cardio, abs, and stretching.
and you bring them all the way up every time. Oh no, Evan, you know what happens? My mom.
Oh, there's Slender Man. He's just looking over here. There he is. New film theory. Yeah, I'll hit him up. Let me hit up good old Matt Pat.
You know what happens? My muscles exploded and blew the power. You know what that means? Oh no, get to the top.
Oh yeah, this is this time period when everyone was doing Arnold impersonations.
Well, that's the first time every single bolt in my basement blew out at once. So we got to it. My brother. Sorry, boys. Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, as we were saying, aside from the free weights, these no-name flex machines
What math? Is that what he said?
this thing. You guys may think, let's talk.
Nope. He just throws it away. Who needs it?
Price on this thing.
He's been wearing this Motorhead shirt a lot.
You guys may think that these would run you somewhere between the range of like $500 to $30,000. But
All I gotta do is run and do sit-ups and push-ups. Bro, I'm on it.
inexpensive. Well, some of them.
Compared to gym passes, which can be anywhere from $50 to $70, depending on your price point.
$50 to $70.
About,
My gym's only like $20 a month.
probably one of the more cheaper ones, which is the ones you want to go for because there are some expensive ones, which are worse than that. But
I want to get a Bowflex, the ones that have all the workout stuff on it, because my gym's cheap and that's why it's always packed.
$70 fee for a gym, well, that's already above $200. But this baby, since it's under $200 and it has just about as much things as you can get from a gym, then that's a pretty good investment for you to have.
Is that Slender Man in the background again?
It's definitely something that you guys should. That's a pretty good.
Over here, you see a shadow moving?
It's
Probably, right? I think it's always Slender Man, but it could be something different. Who knows?
Than you might think, because some people go $200 for a machine. It's probably not gonna last that long. Honestly,
Hello. Welcome.
it'll last for as long as you need it, as long as you keep it maintained and keep it in check if you're cool.
Hey, Vinny, you look like you're missing something.
What am I missing, dude?
Atmosphere.
What do you mean?
That's a really weird squat position.
What it does is it keeps you focused, keeps you ready.
Oh, the video's very quiet?
Like heavy, some people like soft. I, for one, am a fan of
There you go.
Motorhead. Check it out. Now I think I'm.
Oh, Motorhead came in. Oh, don't play Motorhead.
That wasn't Motorhead. That was something else. My thing's probably on the fritz. It's been broken for a while, but
Hold on, I'm gonna adjust this.
pumped and gets you wanting to work out for a while, not just for really quick.
All right, recap, guys. Today we talked about the importance of upper body. We went through a couple workouts, a couple easy routines. We talked about how the
All these first videos are filmed one night. You know, probably.
and actually more useful than
Based,
some
thanks.
because they cost
You're welcome.
ridiculous amounts of money. Also, we went over the fact that music can get you pumped, get you ready, and help you work out, work faster, work
Trying to make sure it's
stronger.
not too loud, because there's random moments where the audio will just go absolutely crazy for like a second. I don't want to hurt anyone's ears, especially if anyone's listening with headphones.
I mean, I want to.
You're new here, what are they doing? They're pretending to have a workout channel,
There is kind of a
and they're pretending that Slender Man's haunting them in the background.
I mean, think about it. Nick had a pretty good suit on. You gotta admit that. I mean, sure, he broke into your house and took it too far, but we could use that.
This is kind of where they explain what's going on here, though.
I'm all for prank.
Us, the king of pranks, but this really took it too far, I think.
His parents are.
Is he coughing because he has slender sickness, too?
And not only that, but they didn't stick around and be like, "Oh, we got you. Here's the unknown."
That's what
Yeah.
irritates me.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Okay, yeah, you're in my house.
Yeah. At least own up to it, yeah. But I think Nick, maybe.
I don't know. He's not that bright. I mean, yeah, you know, he likes the jokes.
Yeah,
He's not
exactly.
that bright.
But he's not that bright, so he wouldn't know to be like, "Oh, here I am," you know.
One video had Sinatra music in it?
The only thing that gets me, the only thing that really gets me is where did he go?
Oh, yeah. I knew that song.
Thanks. Yeah, let's write him a little note.
Who could win a rabbit?
It says, "Hey, bro, thanks for being Slender Man. Thanks for giving us this awesome footage. But I would just like to add a PS. That's
Like, how did he get out of the room? It's a second story.
So essentially what's happening here is they had a fake Slender Man in the background to try to drum up interest for their series.
I mean, I understand.
So they had a fake Slender Man that was being played by one of their friends. And then the Slender Man suit goes missing, and they keep having Slender Man appear when it's not their friend dressed up. It's the actual Slender Man who shows up.
Let's get to filming.
Starts showing up.
in my house. You know, cut off his legs and shove them out.
And Slender Man went into that guy's house. I can't remember their names. I think it's Evan.
We should use it though. It was pretty sick.
It was pretty sick. All right, let's do it.
They summoned the real thing by making fun of the real thing, kind of. Or trying to use him. Yo, that's a mid-2000s haircut.
Thunder away from that usual host, Vinny. He's getting a little ugly. We're gonna take a little FaceTime away from him. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna have a more in-depth conversation and discussion about good foods and what you can use to, you know, complement your daily diets.
You were in the community when this was first starting? Or the animation community?
So dear about in our college
They're always college-age students.
Let's do this.
The Slender Man lore did go a bit insane following... Oh, there it is again. They brought it back. The editing.
Alright, first we're gonna
Yeah,
start
Slender
with
Man's lore was kind of all over the place. In the beginning, people had like
Sure.
general idea of what it would be.
Alright guys, next week
Like-
pick the good lettuce for the salad. I mean, personally I like more of the crunchy kind, but it's really up to you guys. We like to get fresh and locally instead of the bag stuff.
But yes,
That's really up to you
Slender Man
guys.
lore started off pretty easy with him just kind of showing up, distorting audio. No one knew why he was there. He just showed up and did stuff, killed people, took them to some dimension where he would kill them or leave them there. But the lore was never really set in stone since people immediately started changing it as soon as it he became a meme.
Black beans, onions, red peppers, all kinds of good stuff in it, where it just adds a little bit more to the salad. Next step, of course, for our chicken salad is chicken.
This looks like Walmart.
We have ourselves some packaged chicken here. What you want to look out for is not pre-packaged like.
How's the note taking going? I mean, I have pages and pages of notes, but this one right here is just me jotting down random thoughts
Done with that, you
to look at when I rewatch the videos later.
marinade just to, give that extra big flavor for the Santa Fe style we're going for.
When does this show really start taking off? I can't remember when that is.
Got all our stuff.
When does the rake show up? It's like episode 20 something.
It's more.
Trevor Henderson shut down people about Sirenhead? I thought Sirenhead was like insanely popular for a minute there.
Is that Dave? Do you see that? I think he's trying to scare Evan. No lie.
Yeah, Sirenhead was cool for a minute.
Where's your dad?
All right, fellas. Campfire time.
I didn't know. I knew Trevor Henderson said he wasn't a huge fan of what people were doing with this series, but I didn't know if he actually shut it down or not. I know it became popular mostly because of TikTok, though. Man,
You go check your remote.
this one's mostly audio distortions compared to video distortions.
You guys ready to slime the chute?
Yeah, but where's the tie?
I left it in the car.
Where's the mask?
In the car.
What do you mean, man?
I left it in the car.
Oh, this is when they found out the Sundersuit was stolen. There he is. Wait, I want to see that shot again.
I left it in the car.
There we go. And then it's like Slender Man, his head's all like shaking crazy to the side. And he's like, I'm going in here, you guys can stay out there. We good.
Open it. Shit. All right, ready? Let's do it. One.
Yo, hold on. I'm trying to monetize this stream.
Got the light. All right, who is it?
Gotcha.
Yo, Ev, do you see anything?
Oh, I didn't realize he was copyright striking people. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't really put any lore into Siren Head. He probably could have done something more with it himself. Maybe sold the rights to somebody to make like a Siren Head movie, or there were some Siren Head games I played that were pretty good. I don't know if those are endorsed or whatnot.
Serious? Fuck. Where? What?
Where the fuck did he go?
We all saw it, right?
Wait, there's a crossover episode with Tribe 12 and Dark Harvest? I didn't know that. I don't remember that at least.
All right, guys. So
The rake stuff's my favorite though.
to our whole shtick, where we are doing the health food thing, obviously, but also we had a little bit of our sick, morbid humor with our girl visitor. But recently, there's been some situation that Jeff's gonna kind of take over from here.
Alright, so we're not done. There's no way we're done. We're just getting started.
Public service announcement.
We're gonna be on a brief break for a little bit.
Was EveryMan Hybrid? EveryMan Hybrid was nowhere near as popular as Marble Hornets, right? It's got way less views at least. I think every episode of Marble had like 1 million plus views, 1 million to 3 million views per video.
Slender Man character. We're not gonna go into details with where our Slender Man is and ours ends and his begins, but let's just say that not all of them are ours, and that kind of worries us.
I know characters die in the show too, a lot of them.
A deal on the table for you that Jeff's gonna, I guess.
Yeah, Fear of the Unknown is my favorite trope for these kind of characters. I used to read a lot of like H.P. Lovecraft's, not him specifically, but like other stuff around his stuff, like other people who were making stuff using his characters and worlds and ideas. I was really into that.
However, if you continue to hide who you are, and if you
Are they threatening the Slender Man right here?
get you, we catch
what do you call them? Hybriders. Oh, here we go. This is the best one yet. Look at that. That's some good editing.
Back, and we got a couple new people with us today. This is my girlfriend Jessa. You guys know that ugly guy. It's Ryan, my brother Alex, and we're just.
It's a big crew.
This week. We're just gonna take a walk through the woods.
Brought the crew for a walk through the
You can't
woods.
forget my beautiful face. Let's get to it.
Because I'm really slow. I have short legs.
No worries.
You guys reading about the Moshi monster? I don't think I know what that is.
I walked for 10 miles. I got to 5 and he goes, where'd you say
Alex's own channel.
you are champ?
I need to. I did not follow this as nearly as well as I thought I did. I think I watched the original series just what they had on YouTube, and it would always just be like, "Oh, I missed something somewhere" because they jumped to this new event happening.
Oh wow.
Because when I was younger, I did not understand how an ARG worked, so I would just kind of watch whatever was available.
See if you can find copper.
Oh, there's my other cat jumping in my window because it's raining.
Evan, if there was a girl version of you, I would date you. What?
Oh, there could have been poison ivy over there, bro. This is free music.
They are the coolest people I know. Nothing. Talking to the camera.
Wow, look at that. Look at that frame rate. Yeah, it was dry and hot, and now it's rainy and cold. Only for today, though. It's going to be hot tomorrow, I'm assuming. I haven't checked the weather, but... This feels realistic. My friends and I used to go walk to the parks. We wouldn't record ourselves, though. I guess we did sometimes. Those videos are definitely gone.
You don't really have much of a choice now. You're on national TV.
Welcome, welcome. Just watching some EveryManHyrbrid.
Wait, hold on, let me grab all those snakes that are
I'll have a nice refreshing. And there you
Dude,
go,
some
folks.
cargo shorts.
Amazing Evan.
Oh. What is that? Coffee mug.
No, just
How
a
tall do you
minute.
think this man is? Wait, this one got more views than the last one did.
Some bromance going on.
Converse sneakers. I had a pair of those.
Video, let's get just to gauge the size. Just
Look at that. Even over there. Like, look at that.
Oh yeah, huh?
No, we just double teamed it.
They come back to this video a lot in the series?
And,
I don't... Oh, they do, actually. I now remember.
we got a couple laggers, but that's okay.
They're doing their best. Who dies first in this series?
But I think we're doing pretty good so far. Let's go. Pretty good.
They were not as good as you remember? Yeah, you know, there's some videos that weren't quite as good.
Evan,
I don't think it doesn't
dude, come on.
not hold up. It's just a little different than when we were... This is pretty much all we had to watch, I guess.
That's pretty close. You just
you wait.
whatever. Take it away.
There's a bird. This definitely is the East Coast, though. Now I'm looking at the houses and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the rake episodes. They'll be up soon. Well, not really. The rake doesn't jump till like episode like 30 or 20 or something. I remember I had to do a lot of research for the rake stuff to make sure everything
Jeff
was
takes another one
correct.
for the team. What a champ.
I'm filming it already.
Alright.
The rake is actually one of like my best videos.
Any light? Let me put the light on my phone on.
People really like
Wait,
that one.
guys.
Careful.
There's spiders right there, actually. Look at that.
Tall spiders.
Like what?
But
Evergreen.
let me film your phone.
Most people are, well, I mean, a lot of art students live on the East Coast for some reason, like video students. Everybody I know that
Oh,
does YouTube, though, lived
what the
in or
hell is
around
that?
California and Texas, or Texas.
Oh, I need to say that's kind of old.
A lot of my YouTube friends live in Texas, I think.
There's what is Vinny doing?
'Cause I don't actually know where most of the people I know live, because I don't bother asking.
Why would you tumble forward?
They're supposed to be college age, but they act more like teenagers.
No, wrestle now.
I'm not trying to run in a circle.
Wrestle now. In the tall grass.
Slender show up here? I feel like this wide shot's perfect for Slender Man.
Whoever can make it to the tall grass the farthest wins.
Oh yeah, you couldn't do Slender Man without trees. I didn't even think about that. Everywhere has like these nice, like tall, kind of creepy trees. Arizona, that's where like, you know, you have I guess like skinwalkers and stuff, right? Or is that New Mexico? I guess New Mexico, but also parts of Arizona.
I can ride my wheel with no handlebars. No handlebars. No handlebars. I can ride.
I looked away for a second. What happened?
You think these things were like legit houses? You think people lived here, man?
They're making another Rake movie?
'Cause I mean, like, if it was just like a visitor center, I don't think they have all this back here, you know?
Did the Rake have an original author, or were there people like you talking about like people on 4chan? Are you talking about the actual person who wrote the very first
Think he's the only
creepypasta about the Rake? Because I watched that Rake movie and it was bad. It was bad. I got a 2 stars or 2.6 out of 10.
Oh, I want to eat it. I don't know what it. I just want to pet it.
Oh, here it is.
We gotta get Burmese mountain dogs and name them cupcakes.
Oh, that noise in my backyard? It's actually not crickets. It's we have millions of tree frogs just hanging out in the backyard. Wait, guys, know what? I know.
Pioneer.
Oh, this is not it. This is some amateur film
Marley and me.
on Kickstarter.
Watch Marley and me. See who cries last.
Oh, not the 4chan stuff.
Like I cry when a movie starts.
Oh, the big tree.
Opening credits.
Yeah, I was doing some scouting for my Slender Man video, and I was trying to find some big trees like this one. I did find a good spot. I just haven't gone to record yet. I have to do it when it's
Like, dude, how remote is
more
this? This is
cloudy, which
beautiful,
is
man.
very, or not very often here where I live.
Yeah, dude, right under the street.
Can we please?
Yes. Cutie.
Today was cloudy, but I was not home for most of today.
Hi, cicada.
This normal U.S. behavior. When I was a teenager, I did stuff like this. Yeah, my friends and I would like wrestle out in the forest, I guess, and like run around and just have fun,
Oh, nice.
explore caves. I kind of lived in a rural area though before I moved to the city.
I'll do it.
I won't do it. You won't do it.
I just said that.
Oh my god, that's gross, man. Look at all that shit.
Watch out, bro. There are nails sticking out of that. Don't stick your head where it, like, just zings forward and
I want to know where they're actually recording though. Did they get?
You guys want to do another
They probably got permission to record here, I assume.
I think we should get...
This is a really long video.
Dude,
Let's hit that back one.
it's 3 o'clock.
It's only 10 minutes. That's not that long.
Well, I mean, you know, just in case. I won't be
It
out
won't
here
take.
when
It
it's dark.
won't take more than an hour.
Yeah, I know, bro, but
I sound like I'm from Carolina.
All right.
you know, before it...
Which one, Northern or Southern Carolina?
Head out. And cut.
What's up, Internet? Today we are obviously not in the office, and that is because we're going to do something special this week.
Special.
We're gonna have a 2-part series because we got a lot of good reception from
Probably
the
northern.
video that was very short and not in-depth
I'm actually
at all.
from California,
So now we're gonna do 2 experiments
so
to go in-depth about dreams and sleeping.
but I have lived over there,
And Evan's gonna do his own
Blue
thing.
Carolina.
Jeff's gonna explain his, and Evan's gonna explain his.
All right. Basically, we're just gonna.
Nah, I was born, raised in California, moved away, and
Record the reaction
yeah,
and just let you guys.
I've lived all over the place. But I lived in California most of my life.
And mine is I'm gonna keep basically a dream log about like.
Oh, this is the
hours
dream
of
log
sleep,
sections. I remember this part.
Record what kind of dreams I had. So like if I have a.
There was another series I did dreams.
Hours, then hopefully
Was it called like One Dream or something?
Good
One
hours of sleep,
something?
bad, depending also on what I eat. You know what I mean? I'll mark that down. So if I've had.
I can't say exactly where I'm from. Just somewhere in California.
We'll work it out. We'll see what happens.
Just to let you know, we're not gonna do anything too dangerous. We know that you can't sit past the 3-day mark, so don't worry about anything.
California's huge though, so every part of it's kind of different.
Ready to
Not
die
that
for you
much.
There's central, northern, southern, coast, coastal California.
Duration of the last video.
Yeah.
We just had a good day. There was a lot of clips.
It was
to sit
nice
through.
because the last couple weeks were like, what the fuck? So everything's getting back to normal. We're pretty excited.
Go,
about
bro.
this.
Some of us are streaming here.
Enjoy internet.
See you later.
All right, what's going on, hybrids? It is night 2 without sleep.
It's a lot of guitars.
And we've got
One of them is a bass.
second wind.
Maybe two?
Bit on edge, a little bit.
2 bass guitars.
We're out there. Tonight we're basically gonna give you
That's like a Fender Stratocaster. I can't tell. It's super blurry.
Along with that, we are going to 7-Eleven later, so you get to follow us on that journey.
SoCal on top.
Really tired. No, I'm really
SoCal.
pretty good. Yep. Anything to add, Jeff?
When does SoCal start compared to NorCal? Because there's such a big difference between the two.
See you later, and perfect time to explain this. We had a user, Raven Theory, on YouTube and Twitter. Give us
Yo,
some
Raven Theory is a cool name though.
stations. We should start sketching them down because it helps you stay in reality and realize what you're drawing is obviously not real. So we will show you any sketches or anything that we see or anything.
Do they do the Thunder sketches in this one too? Because I know that the Thunder sketches were really like a big part of the lore that came from Marble Hornets. Oh. Yeah, I only got songs free, sorry. Gonna have to pause this part. You're in Northern California? Yeah, there's a lot of Northern California to be a part of, I guess. I think it starts in I think San Francisco's like the tip. It's like Central California, and then from there, from above San Francisco is Northern, below San Francisco is Southern. Are they still? Yeah, they're still playing the song. Is this them writing their dream journals, or is this them just sketching what they saw? Man, this is a weirdly overlaid video. Oh, there you go.
Alright, I didn't want to say anything during the Ustream chat because, they'd be like, oh, it's for theatrics or something like that.
Your main studio's in Michigan, but you live in Nebraska? I've never been to neither Nebraska nor Michigan.
Within the 10 seconds.
I lived in Oklahoma for a while, Florida, Virginia, and Arizona. Oh, and Oregon. I've lived all over the place for a little bit. Thinking about moving back, but to one of those states I mentioned. I just don't know when or where. Actually, I'm never living in Florida again. Forget Florida.
Yeah, that's the stuff you got from work. I guess we're just paranoid, you know?
What's that, man?
40 hours? Hold up.
It's from the.
It's the I Like You doll from Agribic.
What happened, man?
Looks like dog?
Oh, they ripped that one up.
Shooting down my ideas.
Whatever. Maybe. I think this is my brother trying to mess with Evan.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we can't let him
we
see
can't
this,
let him
dude.
see this. Evan will freak out. And he's just now getting back to normal. We don't want that. It was more.
My brother will, not us.
Alright.
Now, well, Jeffrey's gonna be bad. I snuck away from.
Okay, well, that's music again. I can't play. Venezuela? Hey, Sweden gang? Never been to Sweden either. Or Venezuela. I've been to El Salvador, and I've been to Iceland. Places I can say that are close-ish, I guess. Are they done with the music yet? No. Yeah. I can't have either of those playing, so. It's so weird with copyright, how copyrighted music works on YouTube. I wish they'd like fix that somehow. I don't know how they'd fix it, but you know, they'd find somehow, some way. They done? No, still playing in the background. Yeah, it's when they start getting into the dream journal stuff because all of them are having nightmares. I think they're having nightmares. Venezuela between 1998 and 2014. Yeah, let me go time travel back to there. Oh, they're still doing it. I need to go back to Asia, honestly. I stayed in Japan for a little bit. It wasn't very long, like 3 months, 2 months. I want to go live in Korea for a little bit too, if I ever get the chance. There's so much music in these ones. I just skip these. There we go.
So, I mean, throughout the night, I mean, if you can see the bags under my eyes.
Bro, there's like it
was hard to concentrate throughout the night. That's
okay, there's some bags behind his or below his eyes. It doesn't look like there's much bag though.
7-Eleven to get us some more fuel.
Korea's cool. I want to go.
Video,
I like their food a lot.
it's hard to concentrate, like I said, on
I play League of Legends, and League of Legends is really popular there. Not like I'd be able to play on their server. I think it requires an account. Think I'll ever visit Taiwan? Maybe. I would love to go to all the like the Asian countries in that area. So Taiwan, China, Hong Kong, the Philippines, Vietnam, South Korea. Obviously, never going to North Korea. And then go to Japan. There's a cruise that goes through all of them. Laos, yeah, Laos too. Trying not to forget any. There's Brunei too. Brunei. I am terrible with geography. Sleep is super important for
24 hours without sleep,
working out. Yeah.
your
Oh yeah,
body just
Thailand.
goes into
I've been to
reserve.
Thailand.
You'll
It's
feel
nice.
fine. But once you
Wasn't
go
there
for
very
the
long
second
though.
night, it's not so
I was there for 2 days. I got to walk around a little bit.
We're not gonna waste much time with this one. We're just gonna time lapse the hours of footage we got and throw it up. We already got that going. So we'll see you guys soon. Enjoy.
Have I been to so many places? I was in the military.
Hybrids is, this is Evans.
And the Navy made me go places.
Monday, day one. Here's how this is gonna work. Basically, I'm going to go to sleep. But before I go to sleep, I'm gonna tell you guys what time I'm going to bed and what I ate before I went to sleep.
I was in the Navy for 8 years. In the Navy,
Think back on.
not 8
I'm
years.
gonna shout
Somewhere around there,
and
though.
scream at it.
I was in the Navy, and they sent me to every country they could.
Details that might be important as a saying.
Iceland, Scotland, Ireland.
So this is Monday, day one. 11:35 is when I'm going to bed. And what I
Japan,
ate before I went to bed
Thailand,
was, some
the
pizza,
Philippines,
plain, deliciously greasy,
the Middle East for a little
big
bit.
thing of hot wings, and cheese.
El Salvador.
So let's see what kind of
I'm missing
horrors
some
this
countries.
is.
I can't think of them all off the top of my head. Oh, India for a little bit too. Diego Garcia? Is that what it's called? Diego Garcia? Little island.
All right, it is 6:44. I've just woken up, and my dream for
He actually does kind of look like he
Monday,
just woke up though.
Thursday, was
Or I told him to take a nap.
nothing in
And they're
particular.
like, when you wake up, just start recording right away.
I was in a field, blue skies. It was nice. I was with my grandmother for some reason. She's dead, but we were having a picnic, so I guess it was a good one. I don't really like my grandmother, but
Come after drinking vodka. I mean, his eyes are staying mostly open, so he didn't drink too much.
All right, day two. I'm going to bed at 12:08.
When's the last time we saw Slender Man on this? Feels like it's been a minute.
Morning, rather. And I had to eat today some grilled chicken, which was good and healthy, but I kind of slipped a little. And I had some Doritos too.
Yo, Disney World though. Never been.
Healthy food
I lived in Florida for 4 years and never went to Disney World once.
Mediocrely healthy meal.
Went to Universal though
Let's see.
for the Halloween event because I love Halloween.
Dreams begin.
I've never been to Rhode Island either. I was trying to move to the East Coast, but it's way too expensive where I wanted to live.
The next morning of day 2, it is 8:01.
Day 2 day.
I had no dreams, or at least I can't remember them. I don't know. It seems like it was just
Ever been to Torrid? No.
like I know that I slept for a long time. I had that feeling, but it just
No, I have not.
dream at all. Kind of weird. All right. So you get mediocre meal with mediocre time. You get mediocre dreamness. All right, guys. I'll see you all next. No, I'll see you all tonight. All right. Well, I'm going to bed at 11:04. I ate pretty well tonight.
Oh, I forgot I went to Italy as well.
I was liking the
How could I forget Italy?
results, kind of. I think
Yeah,
it's
I've been to
actually
Italy. It was cool.
But I ate really healthy tonight.
This guy kind of looks like Tony Hawk from like the nose up. You know, like a young Tony Hawk.
Go to sleep, I think. So I'm gonna get a good amount
Maybe
of
I'm
sleep since I don't have work
maybe
tomorrow.
I'm missing what he looks like or misremembering what Tony Hawk looks
Some
like.
kind of awesome dreams await me. All right, guys. Good night.
You should travel if you can. It's so much fun to go and see like different parts of the world and
I
even
had
just
an awesome
different
dream
areas
today,
near
too.
you could be fun to visit.
Slept a good amount of hours, ate good food, and I had some wicked awesome dreams about roller coasters and stuff. And I love roller coasters. Nothing bad, no nightmarish stuff. So positive all across the board. So let's see what tonight holds for me. See y'all later.
Rhode Island feels very European. I've never been to Rhode Island, but I have been to
Well,
several
it's
countries in
10:30.
Europe,
It
so
is
maybe
day
it'll feel
4.
that when I go there someday.
Going to bed a little bit earlier, and I ate tonight chicken Caesar salad with a glass of water and some fruit on the side. And I'm hoping for a really nice.
So I need to go to
dream
Disney so I can do
since
that kind of stuff. That sounds fun.
The last results were pretty good. I'm hoping for a real good one this time. So good night, everybody, and I will see you all in the morning.
What's the weirdest dreams you guys have ever had? I've had some crazy dreams.
It's 3:29 in the morning. I woke up.
He's trying to make his voice sound deeper to sound like he just woke up.
A big part of it is the fact that the two other boys, my other EveryManHyrbrid fellas, are downstairs goofing off, jerking around for their own experiment. But I think a big reason.
Are there videos on this channel too, or did their stuff get uploaded somewhere else?
Best
I think it's on here too, right?
children. It was the creepiest thing. It was kids, and I was in the middle of a town. And
We're pretty far from the stuff I was hoping to watch tonight.
And they just started disappearing. I would look around, and there were less around me, and until there was like none, and I just heard them all screaming and screaming.
They asked you whether you liked
Just screaming at once.
parasitic mushrooms, or whether you wanted to eat them.
Time that I turned around looking, I was in the middle of the woods, and I could hear them so much louder and everywhere.
Did I say yes to
Sounded
what?
like they were coming from the trees.
I'm gonna go back to the chat real quick. Torrid? I've never been to Torrid, if that's what you're asking.
I'm gonna try to go back to sleep.
He only said drugs repeatedly.
All right. It's
Huh, that's interesting.
4:30 in the morning, and I don't feel like I slept at all.
We never get to see the other side of the sleep experiment? Oh, okay. That's unlucky.
I really thought that I would get a better night's sleep, especially since I went to bed early.
If we liked.
I ate pretty good, so I'm kind of surprised. But I don't think I'm going to be getting
Oh,
back to
okay.
sleep, especially with all the noise that.
I mean, I
is,
wouldn't prefer parasitic mushrooms. I've seen plenty of zombie-esque films where those ruin someone's life, you know? Is that a Rocco's Modern Life t-shirt?
This is Evan, and this is the end of our sleep study with the dreams. Basically, what I have learned and what I've taken from this is that if you
That is a terrifying dream. I would write that into a story. That sounds great.
dreams, or you may not even remember them.
Also, the ocean terrifies me, so yeah. Even though I was in the Navy, yeah.
Dreams, but I forgot like
The ocean still scares me.
couldn't really remember my dreams. However, bad food, bad hours, bad dreams.
All American zombie drugs.
Also nothing. But also something that we did learn is that one of our viewers sent in something to us about eating chocolate and said that if you eat chocolate,
His dream was the entirety of Toy Story? Which parts of it?
that viewer actually did that their own study.
When I was a kid, I used to fall asleep while watching like TV shows, like most of us do, and I just dream about whatever I was watching. I had some nightmares about like
Stay away from chocolate before you go to
Scooby Doo. I probably
good hours and try to
can't remember the show. Oh no, Courage the Cowardly Dog gave me nightmares as a kid. Loved the show though. Watched it all the time.
Take it easy. Turn it off.
Is that a real Freddy glove?
Freddy Krueger. How sweet dark meat.
Oh, what's up, brother?
Why is that the quote he picked? Why did he pick that quote? That's from Freddy vs. Jason.
Going. We do what we
It's like the worst quote from that movie too.
Where does that got on us, man?
What are we talking about here, boys?
He's talking about the
The little shrine in the back room.
Trying to buy a sailboat? You could buy a sailboat?
Same thing
I could not
happened
afford a
to him. Same
sailboat.
sort of situation, and he's a fucking
And
champ.
what's gonna happen
We're
when
still
it comes out of you?
Return the Slab gave me sleep paralysis. I could feel that too.
going.
The episode where they're like filming and they're gonna eat Muriel, that one legit gave me nightmares. I remember Muriel. Muriel? Yeah, they put her on like the table and they're like, gonna eat her and record it for some reason.
I don't know, dude.
Could it really be him?
I don't know. It could have been him, but it wasn't. He wasn't even in the state at that time. He was with his friends.
Then
He's not free. He doesn't exist, dude.
This series ended 4 years. This went on till that long? Hold on a second. Did it really? It's introductions. Wait, is this the first episode again? Wait, they redid the first episode? They reshowed it? Without any audio.
I don't know where, and I don't know when. But I do know.
Am I spoiling the whole thing by skipping straight to the end? Probably. Well, yeah, let's just leave that for later. They started this 10 plus years ago.
what's going on, hybrids?
Oh wait, I skipped some.
Today we tried to like.
There you go. You got a shift change? Good luck.
Krueger.
Good luck at work.
Dark meat.
One situation, and he's could it really be him?
I don't know. It could have been him, but it wasn't. He wasn't even in the state at that time. He was with his friends.
Then
He's not free. He doesn't exist, dude. He doesn't exist.
Well, right now-
What does Vinny do?
Have a nice day, evening, whatever time zone you're in.
Well,
he's trying to let him win. If we go on with this, we shut down.
trying to
the
let who
project,
win?
Whoever's doing this.
I can't believe the show went on for that long, though. It's kind of crazy. It started in 2010, so 13 years? That's wild.
He's gonna let this fucker win if we shut down these videos.
Whether it be
It's not. I'm not some
supernatural.
renegade
Alright,
here.
don't-
Dude, this is for hours. I don't. I love those,
for hours my type.
people talking about it. I love them, but this ain't worth it, man. This ain't worth it.
It's not like you can change it now.
Exactly. If we stop now, it'll keep happening.
There's so much to unpack in these, I feel like,
Whatever's happening.
that I'm not watching this close enough to pick up on.
He went to Evan. We gave them the warning, and now he's fucking with you.
Oh, Slender Man's messing with them, yeah.
Dude,
Evan, turn this fucking thing off.
They tried to make another ARG. I didn't know that. To be fair, I don't keep up with ARGs like I used to. Pretty much all my time spent on trying to figure out what video topics to cover nowadays.
Had this happen before.
Yes.
And then figure out which ones I can work on at what point in time.
I mean, I honestly thought it'd be over.
I read probably like 5 to 10 creepypastas a week now.
it's like we're just running around doing the same
So that way I can always be ready for the next iceberg whenever I decide to make it.
We have to finish these videos. We have to do it. There's just no other option. We have to do this because if we stop,
arcade
he's
machine?
won, and he might come back, whoever this is, and keep doing it, even though the videos are done. Because it's already started. You know. So let's just put a few out, and if something happens, I promise we'll stop. We'll stop there. No questions asked. I won't push it any further. We'll just stop. But I say that we keep going.
I've actually never had a lucid dream. Well,
No.
maybe I have, but usually when I realize I'm dreaming, I wake up immediately.
On my piece, speaking, talking.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Doing well. Just been working pretty much all day, and then ending my day off with a stream. Also, I need some new stream ideas, because once I run out of these, I don't really know what else to stream. I want to start streaming multiple times per week.
Based on what you guys have seen and what we've all experienced with the trying.
I'm thinking doing like maybe 3 streams a week to start out with.
We've seen and heard.
I got plenty of games I could stream, but I don't know.
Do you
I just
feel
want to see what everyone's interested in.
Maybe it's possible that this is.
Wait, I have it open twice. And I woke up, the dream sucked. That's me in every dream.
No, okay, I like that.
Like, oh cool, you have superpowers? Oh, just kidding, you can't have superpowers, you're awake now.
I think also to couple that, we should do what they were saying with the whole knife fighting thing. We should have maybe self-defense against knives, against weapons, just general, you know what I mean?
Against the dark arts.
Also to couple that, we can do some fridge time because right now.
I play a lot of horror titles. I'm about to play Alan Wake 2 when it comes out.
Give me the flavor sludge pop.
I wanted to run through the entire FNAF series in one night. Well, not the entire series. I don't like the newer one. I can't remember what it's called right now. Off the top of my head, I think it's... Crap, what was it called? Doesn't matter. I would just play the ones where you're actually like in the chair.
It's not an option, champ. This isn't Burger King.
I also play a ton of League of Legends, but I probably wouldn't stream that because I get so into it that I don't really talk while I play.
Could be. My birthday was what, like a week and a
Only a week late, man.
I want to play... What was that game called? I want to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I've been playing it for so long and I've yet to complete it.
Oh wait, guys, it's not a birthday card. It's from the American Black Cross.
What the fuck is that? Kids with right-hand big birthday on it?
Well, this is officially the
Yeah,
worst
Security Breach, that's what it's called.
received.
And yeah, Alan Wake was my favorite game when my mom, or I guess not my mom, it was my parents. Yeah, they got it to me, got it for me for my birthday. It wasn't on release day though. They got me the special edition that came with all the stuff. And then that game got me into my favorite band, which is Poets of the Fall, who were in that game. And so I watched them and great stuff. And then that got me into reading, what's that book called? House of Leaves, which I still haven't finished. I'm almost done with it now. I picked it back up this year to read it. Ooh, dark room. Oh, no more dark room.
Self-defense. This is actually a topic that he knows quite a bit about, being a martial arts teacher and all. Also, at the end of our little thing that we got going on, a little episode, Jeff's going to give you a brief message, and then we'll wrap up, and you'll have an awesome episode today. So enjoy, guys. Follow us on this journey to martial arts kingdom.
You had a sleep paralysis demon? Was it the sleep paralysis demon?
To martial arts kingdom, aka my basement. Today, Evan's going to tell you what's going down. So, Evan,
I will. Alright, guys, here's what we're gonna do.
What's his name again? Oh, the Hat Man. Yeah, sorry. I zoned out while watching this man make faces.
Bare hands and feet. God's weapons. So I'm gonna show you guys some real easy ways to defend yourself against some street brawl.
and how not to hurt yourself while defending.
House of Leaves gets a mention in this series? I mean, it doesn't make sense. House of Leaves is really good. There's some, like, questionable scenes in the book where I'm like, why is this in here? But most of the time I really enjoy what they're talking about. I know Super Eye Patch Wolf made a video about it. I haven't watched it yet. Where he's got that and he's comparing it to the back rooms, I think. And I know someone made a house mod for Doom 3 that I want to cover super badly. Hey, welcome. What's Scott doing?
Now see how my body twists a little bit when I punch? Boom, see how I go up on my toes and stuff? That means that you're using your body, kind of propelling your body into the punch, and that gives you a lot more power. So if anybody tries to fuck with you, a nice quick jab.
Yeah, myhouse.wad. Yeah, I want to cover that really badly. I just don't know how to tackle it yet. Do I do like a search where I go to the house, or like how do I do it? I might throw it in there with some other games that have that same liminal feeling to them.
So let's say he throws a straight punch to my face. Two main ways to get out of the way of this. Either parry it out of the way, which was I move my hips to the side.
Power pack? I actually don't know who that is.
Getting out of the way.
Pyro. Actually, I don't know who either of those people are. I'll look them up.
And parrying is just slapping it while doing that.
Now with the parry, you don't want to go too soft because
The internet. Yeah, the horror community online is kind of different. Everyone likes their own versions of horror. There's so many channels to follow, so many groups to be part of.
knock in the face. Also, you don't want to go too hard because if you wind up and go,
My main channels I watch,
a lot of time.
so I watch like Nexpo and Nick Crowley and Blaming on Jorge, like the big ones, you know. Super Eye Patch Wolf when he does like horror and internet weirdness stuff. I don't really watch his anime videos. I watch Nick Nick Nocturne. No, that's his name. What's his channel? Nightmind. I watch Nightmind too.
So that's two main places that can be attacked at. So what I can do is if he throws this to the
Yeah, I try not to watch too much horror stuff because I want to like
bob and weave.
when I want to make something, I don't want to have already seen someone else work on it because then it
Bob and weave is different than
messes with my creative process. Because then I want to try to make something similar or something better, and it's like it's not great to do. So I try not to watch too much.
him on this side of his body, and he doesn't have any weapons on this side, and he's not expecting to fight me on that side. So what you can do is after you
Scott, I love Scott the Waz. I watch all of his content.
in all the organs and in the face. Another way to get out
Before I was doing horror content, I was actually making Scott the Waz type content.
what you do for covering is
And those were getting decent views, but I like dropped it as soon as I was like, I want to go full horror. Let's just do that. And so I like hid those videos, and I went full in on the horror stuff,
instead of your face.
which is something I always wanted to do. I was just also wanted to do that.
Alright, so those are the main two punches that you can defend from.
I'm way less energetic than like Scott and all
If,
them.
let's say the person that you're fighting is kicking you, which doesn't always happen, but sometimes people do that. What you
People
can do
kicking
is
you?
they do a roundhouse kick just to your side, like you're just kind of like that. Go ahead, do nice and slow. Throw
I
it.
suck at roundhouse kicks, bro.
You had a big falling out with Nightmind over Crypt TV.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
What do you do with Crypt TV?
Alright, well, what you can do if they throw one to the side of your leg is you can kind of pick up your leg and point your shin.
Fran Bow. I actually have a Let's Play of Fran Bow. That's gone probably now. I couldn't find a way to make it work without YouTube being like, this is too much gore.
Than having your knee broken or being like bashed in the leg, and I was gonna be like, "Ah." Okay. Another one would be
You
like
stopped watching Scott for this?
front kick.
Well, welcome here.
Ways to get out of the way of that is going like this.
What's his last video he uploaded? It was a while ago.
I'm out of the way. Okay.
He's starting to have like a JonTron upload schedule.
Like that. So you
Yo, let's go.
double
He's
the
teaching you how to
leg
fight.
apart from them. What you can do after kicks is, let's say he does a
Is this realistic though? I've never done any martial arts training.
Good, perfect. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Do that again. You can step back like that and then swing in really fast.
So I just put all
I'm
my
back
body weight
here.
forwards into what he was.
And I eased him.
Exactly. So when I kicked him, because the front kick is supposed to put as much force as possible into your target. So when I go and push, if I were to miss that, I would be here and his knee would be there.
Oh, drama stuff. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know anything about him except for that he made a lot of videos back in the day I used to watch.
So
I haven't watched him in a while though.
just see a kick coming and get out of the way, or you can block it like that.
There's this other guy I've been watching lately. What's his channel called?
Get out of the way, that is just kind of turns, so you can eat it on your leg or on your hip instead.
His content's really good. What is his name? Oh, I was watching him earlier.
Alright guys, now we're going to do some basic weapon defense, starting with niggity knives. And I've got a
Get my history real quick. Oh, my history's all this because that's all I've been watching.
Is that it? Really?
My big knife.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Let's do this.
Sagan Hawks. That's his name. Sagan Hawks makes some pretty good videos.
Here's a couple simple things. Let's say you have no knife and some guy has a knife. That sucks. This is kind of like worst case scenario. The first rule of a
PowerPoint
knife
editing was the best.
Don't talk about the knife fight.
do not get into a knife fight at all. If they're
It's weird. So like I like this kind of content where it's like more grounded, more like people just having fun, enjoying stuff. But like the content we have now is just a lot better production wise. But there's like a charm to this kind of people trying to figure out what they like doing and kind of just messing around and see what they can make of it. Like the old Smosh type stuff. I don't really watch modern Smosh, so I don't know. I just know they got back together and I watched their first video and I was like, oh yeah, that feels like old Smosh. But yeah, this kind of content just kind of died out because it kind of had to. You're always gonna have people who are improving on the process. Sagan's a little long-winded. He does take a while to get to the point sometimes, but so does Super Eye Patch Wolf, and I watch both. So does a lot of creators I watch actually. I try not to do that, but sometimes I just want to talk. You know, I just want to talk about things I like and how things I like compared to other things I like.
any way that you can get
So
the crap away from that person, do it. Because knife fights will suck and you will get cut and probably die. You probably won't win.
oh yeah, Kane Pixels is doing a Backrooms movie. Yeah, I mentioned that in my one of my videos. I never watched his Backroom series, but I'm excited to watch the movie whenever it comes out. I don't think it's gonna be good.
But again, you don't have that.
Like a grizzly bear.
So, let's say he does
6.5 hour long COD Zombies lore video. I would watch that.
first thing you want to do
I love COD Zombies.
and get control.
Or I used to anyways. I used to play it all the time.
I want to get to the side and grab right about. Can you see where I'm grabbing?
Is this music copyright free or am I about to get copyright striked again?
Like that. Or maybe even getting into the
best series.
Okay.
What's going on, hybrids?
Yo, I need a cool name for the community. They call us hybrids. Bro, I'm all about that.
Some stuff. And something.
I don't got a cool thing for us though. Sorry. You guys are just community.
Anything of it, but the night before,
The community.
videos of basically animals.
The guy, yeah, the original guy who created the backrooms, just getting nothing out of it. It's so sad. He created this awesome thing with just a paragraph or 2 paragraphs. He created one of the coolest like ideas for a story, and then someone else took it, and now that person who added on it a little bit is all of a sudden gonna make like millions before he's even 30.
Because we're gonna do some hiking tips for you guys because you were all complaining and pissing and moaning that we didn't give you any.
The last lore video I watched was
meant to say. So we're gonna
the last lore video I watched, like fully watched, was a lore video I think for Dead Space. I think I watched the entirety of the Dead Space lore explained because I was playing 1 and 2, and I was like, oh, there's a book and a movie and a Wii game, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go and play through all those. So I just like watched the lore video, and it was like 3 hours long, I think, or like 3 parts. That was an hour each. Honestly, lore videos are great. I was gonna make a lore video for Elden Ring back when I was playing it because there's so much cool stuff in Elden Ring. There's like all this dark, just like demented stuff just mixed in with the world of Elden Ring. But yeah, I didn't actually get around to it for obvious reasons. One, because I was playing Elden Ring and I couldn't do anything but play Elden Ring. I was like putting out videos frequently enough, but Elden Ring took over my life for a whole half a year. And I want to go back and replay it again once I get my friends on to do the multiplayer mod.
Give you some good tips in the good old outdoors. Come along on
He does not skip neck day for sure. Oh, God of War shirt.
Guys, some important tips that we got here with our mannequin Evan is the first thing is you're gonna need some tools. Whether it be cutting tools, digging tools, something you never know what
A
you
little
might need.
ridiculous in this circumstance,
Oh,
but it gets the job
That's a
done.
big knife.
Also, you're gonna need
If it's real.
preferably a long sleeve shirt to keep out bugs.
Like it
and
is.
ticks and all that
But I
nasty
mean,
stuff.
it's hot out.
But it's really hot right now. So
Well, nice and muggy
jeans
out.
suffice. They should be more like mine, unripped. But
There's a Cyberpunk lore video? I've never actually seen the stuff. Yeah, is this the bag video? I actually don't know.
we do have
Oh, it
one
is the
thing
back
to
to blood
compliment, right?
episode.
We've got
Wait,
boots.
you're right,
Big
actually, yeah.
old and the boots are what needed. And also you might want to do some long socks just for a little extra layer of protection there.
Man, those woods look like grayscale right now.
I just walked into it.
What's just
Alright guys, well we had a pretty good time hiking and giving you some real hiking tips because you guys moaned about it all day. But,
Hiking
We
tips.
got a little bit of rain on, but what can you do? You gotta be
Yo, what up? Welcome.
now but I figure that just about wraps it up. So
I am Sacrow.
Car, which is also another good thing for you guys to bring, because you don't want to walk.
And
all the way
remember
back
where
from
it is,
wherever
because if you
came.
forget where it is, you're
Wise fish is Cyberpunk. Honestly, I never finished Cyberpunk. I really was into the world of. Oh, yo, there he is, Slender Man again. It took this long to get back to Slender Man. What episode are we on? There's no episode number here. But it took quite a while to get back to Slender Man. That's great.
Evan.
Oh, let's chase down Slender Man. That always works. Slender Man's gonna take them to the back rooms.
Do you have your knife? Give me your knife.
Here. What is
You
this?
been addicted to the game lately? Honestly, I heard the DLC made it worth going back to again. My brother's playing it on one of his streams. I was gonna watch it.
What the fuck is this?
It looks so watery to be blood, though. It's like crazy. It looks more like Kool-Aid. Because blood's a lot thicker than that. Slender Man pulling a siren head. Yeah, he did. He said, "Hey guys, wee woo, I guess. Follow me over here."
Your
I'll have to
Iron Man?
play the new Edge Runners stuff. I'm trying to finish Cyberpunk and what's that other game called that I'm playing? Starfield. I'm also playing Starfield.
Jeff called us, and after talking to his brother, we
I like Starfield. People were kind of hit or miss on it, but I thought it was good.
he basically just said, what did he say? He said he was looking for something.
Oh, that's yeah. The organs of bag things actually comes from the original thread, though. What's his name? Victor Surge wrote a story about people finding. I don't know if it's Victor Surge or not. Somebody in there wrote that they would, when they saw this creature, the Slender Man, in the woods, they also saw these bags filled with organs of people. They also saw people who were stabbed through trees all over the woods. So that's a big part. The video goes over all that. You'll see it whenever it comes out. I was gonna do it by this Sunday, but there's too much to cover, so probably like next week. And then I have a video on 1999 after that. And then after that, I haven't decided if I'm gonna do this other video I've been wanting to do for a while. Starfield is too boring for you? I don't know. I liked it. My only issue with Starfield was the companions are kind of not my favorites. Was 1999 plagiarized? That is going to be part of the video. I'm going to talk about all of that.
Collect some of his things and maybe, I don't know, see what's going on.
He looks like who? What? What was that? Hold on. What? We go back? Okay, there's a shadowed guy here. There's a shape here, and then his mouth is like taped over, or is it like blacked out or something? I don't know what's going on here. And then they cut in, and then boom, we're reliving life, I guess. Maybe the Harry Potter cartoon parody.
Hey man, what's going on?
Maybe I don't know that one.
Honestly, come in for a minute.
What's my favorite creepypasta? From which genre? I guess my favorite creepypasta. Well, my favorite creepypasta for a long time has been The Showers.
When's the last time you actually heard from Jeff, dude?
The Showers is like the one that I sit up like till like 3 a.m. trying to finish because it's super long. Because I could not go to sleep until it was done. And then I was like, okay, cool. That was actually pretty terrifying. And then I sat there for a little bit. Watched some old JonTron videos or something to help me get to bed. I like to read the creepypasta stuff and just any horror stuff right before bed. Because it makes it scarier a little bit, you know? He looks like Chris. The Shadow Man is real. The Shadow Man's always been real. You just gotta look closely, you know? My room's completely dark right now except for the little bit of light coming through my window. That's where Shadow Man hides, in the windows. Whoa, hold on a second. Hold on a second. That was Alan Wake. That was a song from Alan Wake. That's the I can't remember what the song's called. But Post the Fall wrote us, or I don't know if they wrote the song, but they played a song for the Alan Wake game that was connected to the plot about finding a key that the Witch of the Light has, and that's the whole thing. We have to go and find her because she's afraid of the darkness. I mean, these creatures only exist in the shadows, in the darkness. And so, yeah, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that song was in there. I'm probably got copyrighted for it, actually, now that I've found it. Alan Wake, great game. You should play it. Post the Fall, great band. You should listen to them. Sell You on the Showers. It's just paced perfectly. The monsters that are in there, they're not overly creepy, but they're very, very creepy. It's the biggest issue to most people is it's incredibly long. It's a very long story. You can listen to Potent the Muse. That's what it's called. Thank you. You can listen to narrator read it if you want to. I don't remember which one has the best reading of it. I think Mr. Creepypastas is pretty good. I used to... Hold on. Maybe I'll do one myself. I love the story. I just haven't actually got around to doing it. Yeah, Mr. Creepypasta's reading of it is 2 hours and 44 minutes. So if you want something like a little lengthy, you can. Dark Somnium is one of the best narrators currently in the scene. I would check him out too. His he has a rendition of it as well. Oh, look, it's Dylan. You can watch it in parts too. He has 5 parts, but no, I think I listened to Mr. Creepypasta's reading of it. It's just slow paced horror that's kind of like, it's like a dread horror where you're like very interested in what's in the showers, what's in that basement, what's going on in there. There's just so much build up to it. I haven't read it in years though. I should probably go back and read it before I try to fully sell you on it. But it's good. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video on it. Maybe I'll just do a reading of it. I've been wanting to start a second channel where all I do is read fan or
Not really. I mean,
creepypastas.
anything, any kind of clues to.
Yes, Baraska goes hard for sure.
I know what to do with this. Don't worry.
Trying to.
Is this one of those?
Oh, there's House of Leaves right there. That's the book. All right. I'm starting to notice some interesting connections here now. House of Leaves also has a connection in Alan Wake. The song they have in there is what's the song called? Haunted by Poe. Poe is the band created by the sister of the guy that wrote House of Leaves, and so she wrote an entire album based off this book because she loved it so much. And that book, obviously House of Leaves. I think the album's called the 5.5 Minute Hallway, or something. One of the songs is called that, which is from House of Leaves. Great book. Definitely need to look into this stuff. If you haven't read it already, it can be a little long, and there's like a lot of puzzles in the book. The book wants you to read it multiple times. It wants you to engage with its content more than you would just read a regular book. Like if you don't engage with it, kind of like an ARG, if you don't engage with it, you don't get everything out of it. And this is one of those books. But there it is.
Things that holds information and stuff.
Oh, USB key?
You can have pictures and shit on it.
Yeah.
A USB key.
It was kind of left right here.
Do you not know what a USB is? Or a USB drive?
Stops fucking talking about.
Yo, bro, there's a lot to talk about. What do you mean?
I mean, this seems kind of far-fetched, but...
Yeah, it's like the book is kind of like a puzzle. Like there's a lot of stuff in it. Yeah, it's an ARG in book form for sure. It's really good. I've had to go back and forth between the back antidotes and like what they said earlier on, and it's just so much bouncing around that it kind of like it's hard to read, but it's also fun to read.
Well, he circled something here. Let's get that on camera real quick. Why did God create a dual universe? So he might say, "Be not like me. I am alone." And it might be heard.
Are they reading an excerpt from the book? It's an excerpt from an excerpt.
Well, obviously he's trying to tell us something, but
Why wouldn't he just tell us where he went?
You have a lot in common with these guys. Yeah, the what was the shirt he was wearing earlier? The band he was really into.
yeah, we might as well.
Yeah, House of Leaves, Alan Wake reference. Man, we cool. Let me hit these guys up. We'll do a collab. Yeah, I'll be covering EveryManHyrbrid a bit. It's not the main focus of the video. It's Slender Man, but I will be covering everything that they did that pushed and propelled the Slender Man lore forward. The Rake as well a little bit, but the Rake's not as important. Though the Rake did inspire Slender Man. He was very inspired by the story of the Rake. Victor Surge was when he made Slender Man. He wanted him to be kind of like another entity that just exists. I don't think he wanted him to become what he became eventually. So, yeah, that's how a lot of these go. When you put your creations on the internet kind of takes whatever it wants from it and morphs it in any way it feels like it should or could. Kind of like Skinwalkers and Wendigos. All of that gets taken by Slenderman, gets taken by the internet and morphed in whatever way they feel like doing. I wonder how I got to shooting some of these locations, because these are clearly just abandoned homes.
Just left me there to die. I was a kid.
I wasn't paying attention to what's happening in this one.
They found me. I'm talking to myself right now.
Sorry. Okay, that was loud. Yeah. The rake definitely stayed true to what it originally was, which is great. I like Slender Man more, but I think it's because I like the potential of the character, besides what people took it and did with it. Make an SCP video. I actually do have some cool SCP videos in the works. I have one on the very first SCP ever written. I have one on the what's it called, Cosmic Horror SCPs, because there's quite a few of those. But I don't want to get too much into SCP stuff yet. I do have some planned though. My goal is to cover as much internet horror stuff as I can, just anything really. The old stuff, the new stuff, whatever comes my way. Pressure on subtitles. Yo, Starbucks mentioned. Yeah, if you guys want an SCP video though, I can throw some. I have some ideas for one. Beyond the two I just mentioned. I've got some stuff planned. I'm gonna get the Slender video out, and then I want to do the 1999 video, and then I want to do this classic internet horror video, which I'll probably be streaming while I'm making it, so that'll be fun. I prefer the lore that was started on something awful. The idea of a giant, or of like a tall being traveling around on its tentacles, just killing people with those tentacles for whatever reason, just doing his thing. Love that. I think Slender Man was way cooler too when people would just use it the right way. If you have Slender Man in the background of your video, just kind of, he's a permanent entity, but he's not like, you know, the entity, I guess. He's not like showing up and like messing with you directly, but he is, what is that? I like him better as basically this nameless, faceless entity that's torturing you or people. Oh, Habit. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. It's all coming back to me now. It's been so long since I've actually watched this. Please stop with the music. Yeah, explaining too much lore kind of ruins it. That's why Cthulhu became less scary to me, because there's too much explaining of Cthulhu. I still like Cthulhu. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. I still think Cthulhu is a really interesting concept. I just think people have done a lot with them that they shouldn't have. The best SCPs are the ones that aren't explained a whole lot. They give the basis of what they are and what they do, and then they're like, alright, see ya. Also, a lot of people like to take some of the SCP creations and turn them into, like, anime girls, you know? Same thing happened in the Creepypasta community with Jeff and in Jeff's everything, where they made him into a moody anime boy. Same thing happened to Masky and Hoodie and Eyelash Jack and Clockwork, and I can go on. But at least they didn't do like Slender Man and Splendor Man and Offender Man and I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head.
Ev, man, get away from the water. Where are we?
Yo, the water sounds so nice though. Oh, Blair Witch moment. I guess not really a Blair Witch moment, but pretty close.
Hey everybody, I basically got to have sleepover.
Hold on. That's not it. Did I miss something? Hold on, I missed. Did I go back too many? Yeah, yeah, there's right here. It's just super close to the camera. I don't know why. That makes me laugh. Look at that. There he is. Just staring into the camera, staring into your soul. He's asking if you have any games on your phone. I don't actually. Thank you for asking though.
Basically got to have a sleepover at some county prison last night because apparently they don't like it when you sucker punch security guards at an apartment complex. But they understood it was reactionary self-defense.
There's a story from the Something Awful forums about Slender Man where he basically stabs and kills a Nazi. Or yeah, it was a Nazi. And then he like runs off to the forest with him and just murders him. It's like, was Slender really that bad, you know? Was he really a bad guy?
They grabbed me from behind first. What can you do? I came all the way down here.
I do like the historical side of the character too. Like where he appears in like 1940s and 50s and 1800s and 1980s, I guess, which isn't really that historical. Pretty long time for most of us though. I wasn't around in the 80s. I assume most of you weren't around for the 80s either.
Probably be hitting the road, head back up north sometime tonight. If not, I'll probably sleep on some highway, the edge of some highway or something, an old Ironside, eh? Well, I'm alright. Like I said, I know whoever did this.
The perfect creepypasta is Barbie.avi.
She is.
I think Barbie.avi is a great creepypasta. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Good story. Very fun. Classic for sure. SCP-233 or 2399. I actually don't know which one that is. I'll look it up.
I really just want to ask this to the authorities who chose to ignore us from the beginning. Is this enough evidence?
There we go.
It's ridiculous.
Great spot on Jupiter.
Hey, hybrids, obviously.
So I'm wearing a vest. Anyways, let's see. Due to SCP-2399's location and nature, physical means of containment are currently impossible. Implanted in, Foundation agents in major observatories are to contain footage or images of SCP-2399. An ongoing misinformation campaign is in effect. Interesting. This is actually kind of cool. Ooh, there's more. Oh, there's a lot more. Oh, no. I found my rabbit hole for tonight, I guess. Thank you for pointing me in this direction.
I'm back. Like I showed you before, I found some old medical papers in my old elementary school building. Weren't supposed to be there. We're going to look into that some other time, but...
There's an SCP that is them finding out that they find out that they're fake. That's kind of meta. It's a little too meta. Everyone should read Barbie.avi. Or you could watch my video on it. I covered it in the last video I made, I think.
We had a couple shots that we're going to show you guys that we're not going to jump to conclusions with, but...
We're not going to jump to conclusions with? Are you guys still seriously fucking thinking that this is just some...
Oh. The mask was slipping. He was starting to smile a little bit. Yo, when's the rake show up in this? Oh, it's the next episode. The next episode is the rake episode. Cool. Hello, welcome to the chat. I think the next episode is the rake one finally, so we get to hear or we get to see the rake. The rake's really cool. If I could, I'd make another rake video, but I've covered pretty much everything there is to know about the entity. I might have missed a story here too. If I had access to that original 4chan thread, I would love to read through it. And also, if I could draw, I would just draw it. I'd draw some cool art of it. Oh. I gotta do a live stream where I'm just walking through abandoned buildings and being like, yo, where's Slendy at? Let's see how far I get into that. Have you seen the 2-hour video of Tuv's thing? No, I haven't. I was actually working on a video like that. I pushed it back because I thought it was too close to Tuv's. So yeah, that one's in the waiting room, I guess. I had a video where I read an hour of classic creepypastas and then ranked them as well. But it was an actual ranking video. I'm sure it's good though. I should probably go watch it. Anyone who brings more eyes to creepypasta content is good with me, you know?
Let's hear it.
Thinking about doing a creepypasta or a gaming creepypasta ranking video. I've done one before on the channel, but I did it live. I want to do like a full-on one with editing and stuff. Rip apart a deer? I think they found a dead body. The rake killed somebody.
Why do we keep finding these? Can we just trash these?
No. It's evidence. I'm gonna call it 23 because that's the episode order. I don't think it's actually episode 23. I don't need to talk too much about the rake though. It's mostly about Slender Man. This video is supposed to be about Slender and what he became and essentially how people are trying to revive him now.
Alright. Now, since this is a documentary of our real investigation of our real situation, I wanted to put this in here. I wanted to put this in this video and explain to whoever might be watching this at the end that I personally think that it's bullshit how we're just sitting here waiting and beating around the bush about this shit. Clearly this is not just some dickhole messing with us. Clearly this is not just some man in a suit. This is something.
Why does the guy always record himself only at the eyes?
Can't see it, but I sure as
Is it because he keeps smiling?
I just think the sooner we nut up, the sooner we can take this fucker down. No more running, no more waiting. I want to kill it.
The lost episode one? I do have a lost episode, or had a lost episode ranking video. Lost episode ranking video. It's on my list as well. I didn't know if I should start with gaming or not. I was going to put out a poll by the end of the week.
So that's why she hasn't really been with us. You guys might remember.
I'll put one out today.
Getting a postcard. This is it. We're just, I don't know who's giving us these hints, why, but Jess still missing, and that's what we're looking for.
You know about any of this?
The music's copyrighted again. It's hard to watch some of these series because like they would just have copyrighted music on it, even though they probably couldn't. They can probably get away with it because it's on the radio and it's not too noticeable. I'm still playing more of it. Yeah, they travel. Apparently, they travel a lot for this series, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, probably. He probably was smiling too much, and they had to retake too often. So, also, this is the girl who dies. Pretty sure this is the girl who dies, right? One of the girls gets killed by the rake, and one of the guys gets killed by the rake too. The rake has a bigger body count than Slender in this, I think.
A couple weeks ago.
I didn't really talk to her much, but like.
Too much music. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first episode where the rake is either mentioned or seen. If I remember just by the name alone. I know the most famous rake sighting came from this series where it's like shows him go by them. He like walks by. We're back.
That is mentioned on this postcard. And now there's also some like other fucking
Slender Man only kills one person. The rake gets way more. The rake also kills a dog, which is kind of sad.
videos up on our YouTube that aren't there.
Or maybe it
I don't know
didn't.
about you guys, but that's starting to really piss me off. So this is just my opportunity to say stop that.
Oh, almost as if somebody's
Fucking with us?
And
They're just gonna, yeah. How old is this series? It came out in 2010, I think. Yeah, it started in 2010. It was right after Marble Hornets went up, I guess. So, like, well, I guess a whole year after Marble Hornets.
Guys can enjoy
Watching them back to back, I think Marble Hornets did do a lot better stuff. This one's fun, but it like messes around too much. In the first like 30 episodes of Marble Hornets, there's a full story being told already.
Because we have a Ustream too. So I went back and I told them, oh, you were there. So I told them that I didn't see it, but I went back and showed Jeff later. And someone had taped pictures of us scratched out, burnt all over Jeff's basement. Now, first we thought it was.
You didn't hear about Slender Man until 2012? I assume it was the game then? Yeah. The 8 Pages game. So the 8 Pages game was... It wasn't my first introduction to Slender Man, but I didn't know who Slender Man really was until that. Because I knew him based on the first series. Like Marble Hornets. So in Marble Hornets, I knew who Slender Man was, but I only knew him as the operator. Because I didn't know he was actually called Slender Man until I saw one of the comments somewhere had mentioned that he's called Slender Man. I was like, oh, okay, cool, who's Slender Man? And then I went to look at some other stuff, and I ended up going down the Creepypasta rabbit hole in like 2010, 11. And then 2012, I think, or 13, whenever the actual Slender Man game came out, I watched... One of my brothers was watching... I want to say Markiplier, maybe PewDiePie? I don't know, some older... Like some big horror content, like Let's Player. Was playing the game, and I was like, oh, this looks cool, what is this? And then I ended up downloading the game because it was free. My laptop could barely run it, but I downloaded it, got all my siblings and my cousins into one room. Well, it was my 3 brothers, and then 2 of my cousins were there, and we sat down and I played it on my TV from my laptop, and we just watched they just watched me try to find the 8 Pages, which I never did. I died like 12 times. Yeah, looking back at some of the things we used to watch as kids, it's, yeah.
I don't know. I think he might have done something with children, but I didn't.
Cover the Ark and Mythos?
Nothing that I ever heard of.
It really depends.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? And I don't really have a choice.
If people want it, then yeah, I can cover it.
Fuck no.
Oh, is this it? This is where they found the body of the rake? The rake killed the body or whatever?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The rake shows up soon.
Why would we even be here? What is the point of this? Problem solved. There we go.
This is what they're trying to point out, whatever that postcard's trying to point us to. This is what are we looking for here? Because this is the only other place we've ever been fires.
Exactly. Between your school and Lambertville, which we're at, obviously, I can't think of anything else.
Oh, yeah, I also saw that Mullet Mike's coming back to make a video for Halloween.
I'm really not buying into this, man.
Pretty excited for that. I used to be a big Mullet Mike fan back in the day. I watched him and Mutahar, like Some Ordinary Gamers, back to back almost every weekend. Like when I was finally done with school and stuff, every Friday I'd throw up all the videos they put up during the week, and I'd watch them in like an order of whenever they came out.
Supposed to be here in the first place, and there's no such thing as an anonymous call anymore. Yeah, you go. This is your hunt.
I think the Rake and Slender Man do know each other, and either they don't like each other or one of them controls the... I think Slender Man controls the Rake. I can't remember.
This is all you.
There's some lore there. I can't remember exactly.
She could be hurt.
There's an 8 Pages VR chat map. Should look into that.
Go poke her with a stick or something. Isn't that what you're supposed to do with bodies to check if they're alive? Ma'am, you shouldn't be sleeping.
Creepypasta about a girl who goes to another dimension with fungi everywhere. I don't know. Oh, there's the dead girl. There she is.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Ma'am, are you sleeping?
Just something in her hand. Get it.
Ma'am. Oh, look at those. Oh, yeah, they see the rake here in a second. I'm pretty sure. Jump scare warning, I suppose. There it
Holy
is.
shit. What is that?
There he is. There's my boy. The Family Guy death pose. Yeah, exactly. The Family Guy death pose. They covered her face with her hoodie. I assume so her head wouldn't be laying on the ground. but also because you know she didn't have to pretend she could pretend to be dead easier.
Of this. Apparently, my dear friend Jeffrey seems to be jumping to conclusions and blaming an innocent woman for the disappearance of his girl.
Just a children's show creepypasta? That sounds familiar.
That girl from the Can You See the Words website, who clearly
I love when people
is
give
not
me
guilty of anything
stories to
except
read.
for desperately trying to survive in this
There you
messed up world and against messed up happenings.
Oh, there you go. It's on the wiki.
He apparently went to the police and basically blamed her for everything, saying that, of course, she was the last person to see Jesselyn. So
Not very many reviews of it, but it looks good.
now she's.
I'm trying to finish Icy Dice's newest series he's been putting out.
Interviewed or, God knows what by the friggin' cops, and of course now the cops do something. Hey, great! I'm still awestruck that nobody else can see what's going on.
The
But
hypno
either way,
joke.
helps.
I can't read that. Archive? No, I have not.
I'm just tired of this shit going on and on.
Gotta give them credit for the rake effects. The rake looked really cool. Yeah, I liked it. Like literally the first time I saw him, I was like, oh yeah, there he is. That's him. The description of these videos go crazy. This one? Or the one prior? Hold on, let's go back. Can you? She's innocent. Jeff's too frustrated to figure it out. Okay. We've been working on a full out catch-up video. However, as we begin wrapping up, we realize just how unnecessary and boring a 10-minute video of us sitting at a desk could be for some people. Yeah, love you, hybrids. Yo, hybrids. Okay, I can skip back ahead. Oh, I should probably just... Slender Man.
Ah, what a beautiful night to be outside. Good thing we're spending it inside playing video games.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah, of course.
What games are they playing? This is what, 2010? They're probably playing Assassin's Creed.
We're being rushed at a 24-hour Acme. They're telling us to go.
That's like, I think that's the biggest game in 2010. Hold on.
Give me that.
Most
why
popular
exactly do you do this?
game
Hunting
in
any of those urban bears lately?
2010. Oh, was Minecraft come out in 2010? No, Black Ops was.
Oh yeah, useful.
They're playing Black Ops. They're playing zombies. Halo Reach was also there. Halo Reach, Black Ops, Super Mario Bros. For the Wii.
I see him again and again. It's always the same guy. This tall man in
His eyes are so red.
no face. And he keeps telling me to do these things, these horrible things to the people that I love, my friends.
Sometimes I want to just go back and play old Minecraft, like before all the updates. Run around and just build things with the base, the bare minimum they give you.
Who am I supposed to get help from? Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I can get help from something.
You watch the Descent was actually a pretty good film. I mean, the first one was good. The second one was kind of weird. The way they died though in that game was a little weird.
Oh no! Yeah, I'll still kill you.
Is that a PlayStation controller?
That's bullcrap.
Looks like it.
Bull boopy.
No, what game were they playing? Oh, Red Dead. They're playing Red Dead. I should have guessed. Red Dead also came out that year. Oh, wait, no, it came out in 2009. So they're playing it a whole year later. That's fine. I still play Red Dead, the first one. And 2. 2 is good. When's the crossover episode? Black Ops on the Wii? I don't think I ever played Black Ops on the Wii. What's going on? Did I miss something? Oh, there's Slender Man. Hey, bro, it's been a while. Where have you been? A lot of great games released in 2010 or 9. Oh, there he goes again, closing the door on us.
Congratulations!
Magus/J.
Not related to Jay of the other series.
The other
Anyway, we really loved your promotion, man.
So that's a reference to Marble Hornets right there. Homie was brainwashed to kill him. That's what I thought. Slender Man has I think one of these series establishes Slender Man's proxy thing, right? Or did that not come out until Tiki Toby? Was Tiki Toby the first proxy that Slender Man created? The only thing I'm trying to find right now for this is I'm trying to find the origin of the proxies. I know the original story of Slender Man had a section about proxies, kind of. Like they didn't want to go with him, they didn't want to do this stuff, but he compelled them to do so. And that was cool, but like, is that like the first time the proxy came up? Or was there like a time before that, around then, where proxies became more normalized? Oh, it's called Help? Did I already miss it? I haven't actually seen Dark Harvest. I should do that. My plan is to... Welcome to the Ark. Huh. My plan is to watch through the rest of these probably today, or at least the majority of them tonight before bed. And then I'm going to have to watch through a few more other random ARGs for Slender Man. And once I get through all the Slender Man stuff, then I can... So right now the script's like 24 pages, which is quite a bit for the fact that I'm not even close to done. So this video is going to be a little long. I don't want to be too long, though, because I've had 3 or 4, 5 videos that have been an hour plus lately, and it's starting to like become harder to edit those without having to go through and make sure everything's proper and perfect, and then going back and doing it again and again. So I'm trying to make this video around an hour, precisely, exactly an hour. But there's so much Slender Man stuff to cover. There's the ARGs, the games, the real life tragedies or incidents, which happened twice, I think. I don't think it's just the once. There's the rise of Slender Man. There's his origins. There's where he's going now. There's the movie. The movie's terrible, but I kind of liked it. It's bad, but I like the atmosphere kind of way. What's a proxy? Essentially, Slender Man takes people, like mostly teenagers for some reason, and he messes with their minds and turns them into like his little minions, like helpers. They kill people for him, essentially. He has Tiki Toby, which I like the story of. It needed like a second read through. I think someone should have gone through and edited it for the person whoever wrote it. But the story's fine, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what the very first proxy was, though. That's my goal. That's what I'm watching all these for, to see if any of these make a mention of proxies existing before the Tiki Toby stuff. Let's continue.
Man, and better yet, we really love the video and the little bit of humor you injected at the end there. It was really cool. But little issue.
Yeah, unfortunately, your reward or your prize is going to be a little bit delayed, and the reason behind that.
That jump scared me. I looked away for a second and I just hear this noise really loudly in my ear. Yeah, proxies are interesting. I just wish I knew. I want to know the origin point for proxies.
Stop talking like that. We're gonna find her.
Alright, man. You want me to show you something her and I made last summer in the shed? Look at this. Jessa?
Wait, what?
Jessa!
No, stop.
I missed that. What's going on here? Is that Slender Man on top of the roof?
To kind of fill you guys in on the note that we found on our
It's a nice sweater.
the disappearing body. We tried to submit it to the cops as some sort of evidence or a clue at least.
Yeah, that poster was better than the movie ever could have been.
This body, that we did see this person.
They should have like a slow burn horror
They said this was our
director and
final
writer take it.
would not be putting up with us anymore.
Was the
Wolf, and if
the guy who wrote Slender part of it?
more or less it will be
I can't remember his actual name.
Either way, we wanted to get this out here so you guys can maybe help us decipher it.
Yeah, my main issue with Slender the movie was that it's too dark. I couldn't see what's happening.
First off, the name is smeared out with what looks like blood. I'm heading east. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, all the other Slender Man series treated as fictional? That's an interesting concept, actually.
To finally figure out what happened to him those few years ago.
It is unfiction after all.
In the Logan Inn. Tomorrow heading into New Jersey to finally contact this group. They show a lot of promise. I'll find you and the others, if they can finally help us. Stay safe, we'll make it out.
John Carter?
Linny. And then at the
That could be
bottom,
interesting.
they gave
Does
us
he do mostly body horror stuff, though? Or is that John
seems to be
Carpenter?
more coordinates this time in a different.
See that?
I think this time we might actually go check it out, but
I've seen the Slender Man movie twice, and I couldn't tell you the plot of it. I couldn't tell you the characters' names either. Or how it ended.
on another note, we asked you
Oh,
guys,
Carpenter?
as always,
Yeah, John Carpenter
to
made
just
The
post
Thing, right? Or the remake of it, at
That's
least.
the way
And he made
was.
Halloween.
And a couple
I liked
of you
both,
banded
so
together and found an article about it,
I'd watch it.
some sort of fire that actually was referred to as a land of ash and waste. So what we did is we went to where it was, which was in Brooklyn, and just watch. This could be the location for our ash and waste dilemma. There was a fire on the other side of this warehouse.
Oh, he also made The Blob.
2006,
I really need to... I don't know no directors or people who make movies too well. I'm a little behind on that.
So we just thought we'd come check it out and see if we can't find any clues.
Let's see. Honestly, I don't think... So, Everyman Hybrid's pretty good. I jump scared myself again. The story's interesting. I think the lore and the world and stuff. And then all the other ARG stuff is really cool. But I don't know if it added a whole lot to Slender Man's lore. Unless they try to establish that the Rake is a Slender Man proxy. Which I don't think they do. And I think they're working together, or at least know of each other. Oh, actually, no. I think the Slender Man warns the Rake, or the Rake warns Slender Man about killing his prey or something. Something along those lines. Have I ever read Berserk? No. I know what happens in it, though. Well, I know what happens in, like, one of the most famous scenes of all time of the story, but no, I haven't actually read it. As far as anime goes and manga, I mean, I've seen a lot of the basic ones. I've seen Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach. I liked Oshinoko, which came out recently, and a bunch of other anime. I can't think of off the top of my head. Darker Than Black, favorite anime of all time. Can't watch it anywhere because they got taken down from every streaming site for some reason. But yeah, I don't think this actually pushes the Slender Man's lore forward in any way. It just takes kind of what's already been established and does it its own way. But it doesn't really say, oh, Slender Man now has this ability. Slender Man now does this. Like, except for the part where they summoned him by pretending he was there. Which is kind of cool. The Rake is like Slender's dog. Japanese horror hits different in a good way. I do enjoy Japanese horror when I can get around to it. I like the Rings Japanese version. And then The Grudge? The Grudge, yeah. The Grudge is good too. You do have it in its sequel series on Blu-ray? It was like $180 or something because someone was reselling it because I stopped selling on the official Funimation site, I believe. And I want it, but everywhere I look, it's so expensive. So maybe I'll get it someday. I can watch it on streaming sites that are below the board, you know. But their ads on there are just load up my system. They're gonna give me a virus one day. So most of the anime I watch now is like Crunchyroll and stuff. Oh, I also really liked Konosuba. They had a Grudge versus Ring movie? I need to watch that. Habit and Slender Man. Yeah, I'll need to go through the rest of the series. I plan on only doing about 5 pages for each ARG. I'm going to cover 4 of them, so that's a lot of pages. So maybe I'll do less on each one. So far I have like 7 pages though on just Marble Hornets because there's so much stuff they do and so much stuff they establish. It's really slow, but it's also not at the same time. It's way easier to watch with people. So I watched with you guys last time on Sunday, and now I watched the rest of it with some of my friends. So we could go through it, and they don't know anything about Creepypasta, so they're just like, what is this? And they don't really know anything but Slender Man was a meme. So that's fun. You went and saw it in theaters? That's funny. Without any prior knowledge to it? That's even funnier. Yeah. So, I mean, I enjoy this story. I think it's a good... not the anime, I mean the actual, EveryManHyrbrid. I don't think I ever saw it to its conclusion, so I might have to watch the rest of it. Or at least watch somebody who explains it, maybe. Did... what's his name do a full breakdown of the series? Nightmind? Well, it's a good series. It's getting a sequel, or it's getting its 3rd season, I think, soon. And then it got a spin-off with the fire girl whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. It crossover with another one? How much crossovers did this show? Was this like the show that was like in between all of them? That was like, we're gonna crossover with everything. Like how X-Files back in the day crossed over everything? Nightman broke down every Slender Man series? Really? I haven't watched his videos in forever. I guess I'll give him a look. I don't want to go too deep into... well, I guess I do want to go too deep into the Slender lore. I want to make like the best Slender video that's on YouTube. I don't know what the best Slender video on YouTube is, but I want to make it better than that one, whichever that video that is. Share your birthday with Fallout? Like the games? Which one? 2, 3, 4? The first one, the second one? New Vegas? 76? That's interesting. I guess I should see where the crossovers happen, because that's kind of cool. I've never had a series just crossover like that. Like YouTube wise. I mean, I've seen people do like, what do you call it? Not crossovers, collabs, which I've been meaning to do. I've got like 2 or 3 different YouTubers I wanted to collab with who said they would, but I haven't presented them with anything that we're actually going to work on yet. So, should probably do that. First one was on the 30th of September. Interesting. I didn't play much of the first one, but the second one. I like top-down CRPGs. Quite a bit, actually. GTA 5 is 10 years old? Wait, that makes sense. I was playing that crap years ago, yeah. Your birthday is today in Australia? Are you living in Australia? Either way, happy birthday. Glad you chose to spend it here. I'll probably have work on the actual birthday, or did have work, and that sucks. I've worked for almost every single birthday I've had. Oh, you're from Australia? That's cool. Well, happy birthday. I've never been to Australia. Wanted to go. For a long time, actually. Cue Pink Floyd's Time for how fast things are moving on right now. Yeah. Mixing work with uni work. Yeah, I need to go back to... I gotta go finish signing up for my classes still, actually. I got classes starting... because I didn't take classes this semester, so I could work on my YouTube stuff full-time. Because I'm doing YouTube full-time now, which is great. But I definitely want to go back next year and finish all the stuff so I can get my degree. Oh, you guys are going into summer soon. We're going into winter. You guys are going into summer. I'll visit next year when it's summer here. We'll switch. We'll swap it out. Yeah, it sounds chill, but it's also not. Like, half the time I'm sitting here like, oh, what video do my fans want to watch? Oh, what video are we working on today? I'll like wake up, go to the gym, come home, shower, go to my office, clean my space up, because I can't really work in like a dirty space. So I like clean my office, dust everything, and then I'll sit down for like 8 hours just working on stuff. Either like writing scripts or compiling footage or finding different things, working on my narration voice. You good, cat? Why are you freaking out? Oh, because the other cat's in here. So a lot of stuff yeah, basically just a lot of work. Like I was pretty much working all day today. This is I'm on 10 hours of work because this is past the original 8 hours of work I did, and then I streamed afterwards. So yeah, I mean it can be chill depending on what kind of content you make. Mine's very long and it takes a lot of research. I'm trying to find a way to do a mixture of incredibly researched, highly researched videos and like more chill general videos, but I haven't really found that balance yet. So yeah, it's fun. I mean, I like it better than working. I mean, sure, the hours are long, but I like what I do. Like I'm not like stacking shelves or doing what I did in the military, or sitting at a desk. I guess I'm still sitting at a desk all day, but I get to talk to you guys, and that's fun. I get to message other YouTubers and see what content they're working on. I get to throw on Mudahar's old game theory videos while typing for 4 hours straight. Yeah, a lot of people tell me they like to listen to my videos when they're sleeping or working out or just drawing, all that kind of stuff. So I try to make them longer and more something you listen to than watch. But I do want to have both. I do want to have you visually will see something. All right, well, since I am on hour 10, I'm going to probably call the stream here. I'll be like another 3 to 5 minutes if you guys want to ask me more questions while I finish setting up this ad thing I have to read for. Oh, that's not supposed to be over there. There we go. Yeah, I want to do a general Q&A as well. Whenever I was going to do it at 50K, but now I'm at 80 something viewers, 80K subscribers. Let's see. And then if I'm doing these streams 3 times a week, I also need to figure out what you guys want to see. So I'd love to get some ideas. I could just read creepypastas. I could just do there's this one iceberg I saw that is insanely long. Like it's so long it would take me probably just a month or two of just research alone just to get started on the script. It's that long. And I thought about what if I streamed it? What if I went through and took each section and just streamed while I looked through stuff? I have it saved somewhere on my computer, but it's a very long iceberg. And that might be a stream I do. And then the ranking video might be a stream I do. And just, some other stuff. Just want to get that all done. I also have the gym tomorrow, too. I go to the gym basically 5 times a week. Because I do cardio some days where I don't actually go to the gym. I'll just go running or biking. All right, friends. I'm going to call it here. So thank you all for coming to my stream. I will be doing another one maybe Thursday or Friday. It might be this weekend, actually. I might do it on Saturday. Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. I'll put out a message the day before. I'll put it out earlier this time because I put it out like 30 minutes before I started. I threw up a video, so yeah. Read what you said real quick. What is it? Nightmine has a total 19 multi-hour long videos covering Slender Man. Man, I need to go through Nightmine stuff. Yeah. If you guys are in my Discord and you want me to look at something, you can put it in the Creepypasta submission section or the other section. Hold on, I have my Discord up. The video topic requests, or you can just put in general chat and maybe I'll pop in. I try to be in there 2 to 3 times a day. I check on to see if anyone's messaged me or like added me or wants to talk about something. Because I will answer questions and generally talk. I like giving my opinions on creepypastas. I like reading stuff, so. But yeah, I'll check out all the stuff you guys have for me. I'm also going to read that SCP. I have it up right now. I'll read that before the night's over. But yeah, thanks for coming, guys, and I'll talk to you all later this week. Did I misspell creepypastas in the Discord? There's no way. I did. That's hilarious. Actually, I don't think I made this. Someone else did. Spell check. Yeah, okay. Why did spell check say it's correct? That is hilarious, though. Yeah, it's it's corrected now. Man, I am not on my Discord nearly enough. Well, it's fixed, and like I said, thanks for coming, guys, and I will see you hopefully Thursday or Friday. Later, guys.